Listen, Mehdi, there's been a job opening. Israel finally got rid of Abu Ubaidah, a very prolific and well-to-do Hamas.
Well, you're trying to put a target on me? Are you and Elon Levy trying to put a target on me?
By the way, Piers, if we're still on, my invitation still stands for you to come to
yeah, but
to
I have
Gaza.
here's the point, Jonathan. I have no interest in being...
And there he goes. He's off. Ladies and gentlemen, Medhi Hasan got triggered on Piers Morgan facing off against Jonathan Conricus, and then he left the debate. Check it out.
Charge they murdered 15 people. That's the military that Jonathan's come to defend. The most immoral military right now in the world that is bombing hospitals in front of our eyes.
Jonathan?
Yeah, it's it's various levels of ridiculous. But listen, Mehdi, there's been a job opening. Israel finally got rid of Abu Ubaidah, a very prolific and well-to-do Hamas.
You've really got to get better with your Hamas propaganda. You're a racist,
small man.
Genocidal, war criminal.
Man.
You support war criminals. Well, you're trying to put a target on me? Are you and Elon Levy trying to put a target on me? Are you trying to put a target on me? You keep saying I'm Hamas, and you support killing Hamas.
You've done it
so
with Elon, and it won't work with me, little Mehdi. Little Mehdi, you've done that shtick with Elon. It doesn't impress me.
Derails into two people screaming at each other. Every single Piers Morgan debate, he called Medhi Abu Ubaidah. He could replace Abu Ubaidah, who was the Hamas spokesperson until Israel took him out very recently. And moments later, it got even crazier because Medhi Hasan decided to leave the debate. He's like, Piers Morgan, I'm fed up with you. I'm leaving. Here we go.
Should have moderated better at the beginning, Piers, because I don't like being interrupted.
I'm sure the viewers will conclude that I'm the problem here. I'm sure they will. But thank you both.
In the first half,
I'm sure the viewers will conclude that the endless interruptions by both of you.
Well, every time I come on this show, I get interrupted by Dershowitz, by...
Yeah, but you then keep interrupting them as well.
Maybe because you're so full of it, Mehdi.
That's what
maybe
happens,
because
Piers.
the lies that
you
you say are so full of it.
Warfare. That's exactly
Maybe
what
because
happens.
you're so full of it
play by one set of
even
rules
people that
where
normally are very civilized hear you tell lie after lie and have to respond to it because you lie. Constantly
you're part of a military that rapes Palestinian women.
Okay, and welcome back to the viewers. It's been a nice summer. Now we're back to this. All right. And thank you both very much.
Piers, my invitation still stands, by the way, Piers. If we're still on, my invitation still stands for you to come to
yeah, but
to
I have
Gaza.
Here's the point, Jonathan. I have no interest in being...
And there he goes. He's off.
...led by the IDF to what you guys want me to see. My only interest is in allowing great international independent journalists from the major news organizations who are genuine war correspondents, which I'm not, to go and do their jobs. Yep. And the longer they're not allowed to do it, the more the stench of suspicion grows. The reason for that is that the Israeli government does not want the world to see what is really going on. You know what my view of that is. I think you broadly agree with it. So me going in on some IDF in bed with you where you go, see, look, we're right. See, look, we're right. No, that's not how this works. I want the proper war correspondents who know what they're doing to go in and to be assessing independently without the IDF telling them what to look at. That's not how war correspondents operate.
I think you're setting the bar a bit too high, Piers. I think you're setting the bar a bit too high, and I think that isn't something that has happened neither in Mosul nor in Afghanistan or in other places of Iraq or in Syria. That's usually not what happens.
Well, that is not what the journalists are telling me. They're telling me they want to be allowed to do their jobs, and they've not been allowed to do it now.
Well, that's fine that that's what they want, but I think we should start with at least coming in. And as I've said, I think you've been leading this battle and having quite an impact. And I think if anybody gets the credit for it, it probably should be you. And I would be more than happy to facilitate it.
Okay, I appreciate the offer. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Medhi is sadly left, so I appreciate you both coming on. Thank you.
So he's telling Piers Morgan, I can get you into Gaza, by the way. If you're talking about journalists going into, I can get you in. I'm offering you a personal invitation. Go see Gaza. You want to see the truth? Go see it. Well, actually, on second thought, I'd rather stay away from there. I'd rather stay in the studio. Piers Morgan is full of shit. He wants to scream about Israel not letting in journalists when he gets a personal invitation. Let's go to Gaza. No. Actually, on second thought, I'd rather not. And listen, people that say, oh, he's going to take him on a propaganda tour, he can go there understanding that it's going to be a propaganda tour and still make assessments. Oh, that's damaged. Oh, this is what they're telling you. You can block out everything they're telling you. They're just tour guides, and then just make your own assessments. Now, you can argue, oh, they're only going to show you the best parts. So then think, okay, if this is the best part, what's the worst part? Like, you can sort of, at the end of the day, if it is a genocide, if it is so bad as you believe it to be, they wouldn't be able to cover it up completely. And even people that are going in with the IDF right now, with the GHF, Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, they're saying, there is definitely a lot of destruction and there's definitely a lot of suffering. It's just the truth. I mean, there is suffering in Gaza. Is it a genocide? No. Is it Israel's responsibility because, Hamas decided to start October 7th and they effed around and found out? By the way, there's merch. FAFO is a merchandise we sell on IsraelUncensored.com. Check that out. Point is, you can go there, make your own assessments, but he doesn't want to. And I love the demeanor of Jonathan Conricus. Totally calm, tells Medhi Hasan, you want to go in? You want to go in and be the new Hamas spokesperson? You're really gearing up for the role. I see you defending them at every corner, and he was pretty fed up with that. Medhi Hasan has lost many debates on the Piers Morgan show against Douglas Murray, against John Spencer, military expert as well. And he's not. I don't think he's really the best spokesperson for them. If anything, I think that the people that do better on their end are guys like maybe Bassem Youssef, who is, pretty funny, is able to win with humor in a sense. If you believe in what we do here over at Jewish Uncensored, consider supporting us in a few different ways. You can support us monetarily by going to buymeacoffee.com/Jewish Uncensored. You can also go to our new merchandise store, IsraelUncensored.com, where we just dropped a bunch of new merch. Additionally, to gain access to exclusive content, you can go to our memberships tab on this channel and join there. And finally, you can share this video with both family and friends in order to share this message with the world. Thank you so much for your support.